Now to a disturbing crime in the air. A jetliner was diverted last week to Chicago. ABC News has learned that the individual taken off that aircraft in Chicago is now being investigated for sexually assaulting another passenger. It's a crime that often goes unreported, and ABC's David Curley has more on this. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Amy. As you said, another disturbing case. We don't often hear about sexual assaults miles up in the sky, but a woman here in Los Angeles hopes to change that. ABC News has learned it was a United jet that diverted to Chicago to remove an individual. We're told by a source that person is being investigated for sexual assault, similar to many other cases.
I knew in my head I should scream, I should yell, I should do something, but I couldn't get my body to react.
Dana LaRue says she was a victim of sexual assault at 32,000 feet.
And then I woke up sometime later to find his hand again on my leg, high up on my inner upper thigh.
It's not unheard of. Last year, a computer engineer who left court covering his head with a coat was deported after pleading guilty to groping a woman. And a rabbi was sentenced in Brooklyn to 60 days in federal prison for similar charges. Authorities believe this is a vastly underreported crime. The FBI says in the New York area alone, a sexual or physical assault on a flight happens each week. The sexual assaults at altitude, usually on overnight flights.
Lights down low, not many people walking around. We've seen it often where the victim has taken some kind of anxiety medication and they're not responsive.
The FBI doesn't even have good statistics and believes many victims are embarrassed, afraid to speak up. If it happens on a plane, you're going to prosecute.
If it happens in that cylindrical enclosed space, when that lands, the FBI will be waiting for you.
The FBI says the flight crew is a passenger's 911 on a flight. Dana LaRue didn't report her case at the time, a regret that has led her to become an advocate with advice.
I advise anybody who might find themselves in that situation, make a huge scene. Don't be afraid.
LaRue has started a blog to try and raise awareness. As for that Chicago case last week, the investigation is continuing. So far, no charges have been filed. George and Amy?
Wow, David, thanks very much. I am shocked it happens that often.
I am too, and it's certainly scary for all of us who've fallen asleep on a plane. It's good to know that that happens and for people to be aware.
Yes, Dana said, don't be afraid to speak out.